Dear students, today we are going to study the next topic of the chapter electrochemistry, that is Nust equation. What is the mean of Nust equation? That we will try to understand. Actually, in the previous video I have explained you how to calculate the EMF of the cell. That was the simplest formula which I have told you, that is E naught cell is equal to standard electrode potential of the cathode minus standard electrode potential of the anode, and standard electrode potential is basically the reduction potential. So we can say that E naught cell is equal to standard reduction potential of the cathode minus standard reduction potential of the anode. If you remember, then I can show you. This is the formula. EMF of the cell, that is standard reduction potential of the cathode minus standard reduction potential of the anode. E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode minus E naught anode. E naught cell is equal to E naught right minus E naught left. With the help of this formula, we can calculate the EMF of the cell under the standard condition. Actually, we are using this E naught cell, E naught cathode, E naught anode, and this E naught means the conditions are standard. And what are the standard conditions? Standard conditions are temperature is 298 Kelvin and the concentration of both the solution, for example the zinc and copper electrochemical cell, in that we are taking the zinc sulfate solution and copper sulfate solution, the concentration that should be equal to 1 m, and 1 m means 1 molar concentration. So if the concentration is 1 m and the temperature is 298, then these conditions are called standard, and under this standard condition we can calculate the EMF of the cell by using this formula. But if the conditions are not standard, it means the concentration is not equal to 1 m or the temperature is not 298. In that case, how do we calculate this E naught cell of that particular electrochemical cell? So in that case, the scientist Nust gave an idea, and he said that if the conditions are not standard, then also we can calculate the EMF of the cell, and that is called E cell. And E cell is known as the EMF of the cell under the conditions other than standard. So see the language. When the concentration of the electrolyte in the two half cells are different from 1 m and the temperature is also not 298, then the EMF of the cell can be determined with the help of Nust equation. In the zinc and copper cell, I have told you one time that zinc oxidizes and copper reduces. See, in this zinc and copper electrochemical cell, the zinc undergoing oxidation, this is the oxidation, and the copper is undergoing reduction, this is the reduction. Zinc undergoes oxidation, copper undergoes reduction. So this is an example of redox reaction also, which I have told you earlier. Now, according to the 11th class, the chapter equilibrium, if I write the chemical formula of the equilibrium constant K, then it is equal to product of the concentration of the product and the product of the concentration of the reactant. See, these are the product and these are the reactant. In this copper is solid and this zinc is solid. And in the 11th class, I have told you, whenever we write the chemical formula of the equilibrium constant, the concentration of the solid substances are taken as 1. It means constant. Or when we write the chemical formula of equilibrium constant, then what is the formula? Product of concentration of product. These are the two products, zinc plus 2 and copper is taken as 1. So upside as a numerator we write Zn plus 2, and downside, that is product of the concentration of reactant, and the reactant, this zinc and copper, two things are there. In this also the zinc is solid, so its concentration is taken as 1, and the copper, that is in the concentration form. So we write as Cu plus 2. Cu plus 2. So this is the formula of equilibrium constant K. So K is equal to Zn plus 2 upon Cu plus 2. Because this copper and this zinc both are in the solid form and solid concentration are taken as 1. Now see the next point. What is the Nast equation? This is the Nast equation. In this you see E cell means EMF of the cell at the conditions other than standard, and this is the E naught cell, and E naught cell, that is the EMF of the cell at the standard condition that we calculate. When we calculate any numerical, then we calculate first the E naught cell, and afterwards minus 2.303 constant, R is the constant, T is the temperature, F is the Faraday constant, and Faraday constant value is 96,500. So all these values we put here and we calculate. 2.303, R key value 8.314, temperature we keep 298, and this Faraday constant, that is 96,500. And when all these things we calculate, when we calculate, then we get 0.0591 and upon N. And what is the N? That is the number of electrons lost or gained during the process. It means if we see this chemical equation, see zinc losing 2 electron, copper gaining 2 electron during the process. It means the zinc is losing 2 electron, copper is gaining 2 electrons. So the 2 electrons are lost and 2 electrons are gained during the process, and that is called N. So what is this N? This is actually the number of moles of electron lost or gained during the process. So this value of N, this changes as according to the equation. Somewhere maybe the losing and gaining of the electron 1 or 2 or 3 as according to the numerical, as according to the question, the value of N changes. So this E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591 upon N log. We write oxidized ion as a numerator and reduced ion as denominator, and this is actually, it is equal to K. तो यहाँ पर जो फार्मूला होता है that we write as log K. जैसे यहाँ पर फार्मूले में हम ऐसे करके लिखेंगे, that is log K. तो log will remain as it is, और जो K है तो for this particular equation, the value of the K, that is equal to Zn plus 2 upon Cu plus 2. This is the value of K. So I hope you have understood this equation as a whole. This equation, in the simplest and the shortest way, we can write the formula of E cell, that is E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591 upon N log Zn plus 2 upon Cu plus 2. So this is overall expression which we use in the various numericals. This is the overall equation or expression, you can say. So whenever any equation which is related to the Nast equation, we use this expression. Now we come to the another point. If any single cell is given, what type of single cell? जैसे for example Cu plus 2 plus 2 electron give rise to Cu. If suppose this single half cell is given and we need to calculate the E cell for this equation. So how do we calculate the E cell? The formula E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591 upon N. And what is N? That is 2. Log K. Actually, in place of this, we will assume as K. And what is the K for this? Cu plus 2 plus 2 electron give rise to Cu. then what is the value of the K? Product of the concentration of product, that is this product upon reactant. So copper here in the solid form, so we write as 1 upon reactant is copper plus 2, so we write Cu plus 2. So this is the value of K. So just see, you imagine just this is the K, so we write log K. So this is the log, and in place of K we write 1 Mn plus. Mn plus means like Cu plus or Cu plus 2, whichever ion is there. So this is the formula. Whenever any one single half cell is given and we need to calculate the E cell, then we use this formula. E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591 upon N log K, and K is equal to 1 upon Mn plus. And अब इसमें क्या करना है कि log 1 upon Mn plus means like Cu plus 2 और any other ion. अब इसमें क्या करेंगे, इसको ओपन करेंगे. log 1 upon Mn plus, इसको हम लोग ऐसे लिख सकते हैं log 1 माइनस log Mn प्लस, और इससे पहले क्या करेंगे, माइनस कॉमन ले लेंगे. तो जब माइनस कॉमन लेंगे तो ये आपका जो माइनस है दैट विल बिकम प्लस. इसके बाद जो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है दैट इज कैलकुलेशन ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम कांस्टेंट Kc. सो दिस इज द अनदर टॉपिक विच वी यूज फॉर द न्यूमेरिकल पर्पस. इसमें भी सेम इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल सेल वी विल टेक, दैट इज Zn प्लस Cu प्लस 2, रिवर्सिबल साइंस Zn प्लस 2 प्लस Cu, और इसका Kc का फॉर्मूला अगर हम लिखें तो प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ प्रोडक्ट अपॉन प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ रिएक्टेंट. इसमें ये कॉपर सॉलिड है, ये जिंक सॉलिड है, दैट इज इक्वल टू 1, दैट इज जिंक सॉलिड, कॉपर सॉलिड, दैट इज इक्वल टू 1. तो व्हाट इज लेफ्ट, दैट इज Kc इज इक्वल टू Zn प्लस 2 अपॉन Cu प्लस 2. सो सी, this is the expression which we have studied just now in the next equation, that is E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 2.303 RT upon NF log Zn plus 2 upon Cu plus 2. जो the whole electrochemical cell zinc and copper we assume at equilibrium, और at equilibrium पर जो E cell है that is equal to 0. तो ये जो E cell है that will become 0. तो इस ई सेल की जगह पर हम लिख देंगे 0, फिर ई नॉट सेल माइनस 0.0591 अपॉन एन एंड लॉग Kc. ये पूरा टर्म जो है दैट इज इन द प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म. इस पूरे टर्म को यू ब्रिंग इट द लेफ्ट साइड, तो आपको मिलेगा एक फॉर्मूला दैट इज ई सेल ई नॉट सेल इज इक्वल टू 0.0591 अपॉन एन लॉग Kc, और log Kc is equal to that is n upon 0.0591 into E naught cell. This is the another expression which we use for the numerical purpose to calculate the value of the equilibrium constant Kc. So always remember log Kc is equal to n upon 0.0591 into E naught cell. Up two more chemical expressions are there. Delta G naught, इसे कहते हैं स्टैंडर्ड गिब्स एनर्जी चेन. If anywhere we need to calculate the standard Gibbs energy chain, the formula is minus NF E naught cell. N is called number of moles of electron, F is called Faraday constant, and E naught cell is the EMF of the cell at the standard condition. If the E naught cell is given in the numerical, then we calculate the delta G by using this formula. And if Kc is given, then we calculate the delta G by using this formula. And this is delta G is equal to minus 2.303 RT log Kc. So these are the two expressions by which we calculate the delta G. इसको कहते हैं standard Gibbs energy change.